The Game Social released the 10 June 2024 a warhammer article that bring you quite a lot of information because it give you the date about the pre-order of the set box of the new edition, the 4th edition Skaventide for Age of Sigmar, the date about the releasing of the new edition, but also the announcement about a global campaign that let you also win some miniatures related then about Skaven or Stomachus Satanas, so it can be quite intriguing about. And there is also quite a lot of background because this campaign it's related about slaughter at Hel Crown. But what is Hel Crown? If you go to see about the map, we can find that Hel Crown it's a city really in the middle of the images of Black City that we can find in the 6th book of the Dawnbringer Crusade that I'll publish and I release the analysis and review about the background someday after this vlog. But anyway, it's really Sunday, so if you see this video right after, remember that in the description you can find the background about all the books related about the Dawnbringer Crusade, so it can be quite intriguing. Anyway, there are some things to say. First of all, Hel Crown has been conquered by the Stormcast Titanas, so trapped in it from the corn parts 3 years before the Vermidon, so when they had yet to start the Dawnbringer Crusades. The Realm Gate that brought to Hel Crown has been forced closed, so to prevent Korn to make it back. And it's really quite intriguing because technically Hel Crown should be closer to the images of Black City than Emberguard. And by the map, you can have a spoiler if you have not seen the background about the 6th book of the Dawnbringer Crusades, that Emberguard has fallen because the images of Black City, because the tremors, the earthquakes, and so on. And so we also know the prophecy which one of the two city verdicts. So Emberguard was the one that was going to survive and the one that has been riven. Okay, still, this city technically is closed, so there should have been also a lot of consequences about. Okay, really quite strange if you think about, because there has been quite a lot of not completely matching things. I'm really quite curious to see more detail about such city if there is going to be released a background about. And about such map, I invite you to go to the site, remember the link in the description, because this map it's really full of information, because there is also some other settlement in other parts about the Skaven that you not think about. There are a lot of information about main settlements about the Skaven along the Nyao, that it's a territory conquered, and so with the images of the Black City in the Akshi realm by the Skaven. So there are quite a lot of information and really quite a lot of things to read and think. We can also know by the background that is being brought here that the Skaven are a bit preoccupied by the Chambers of Ruination, that it's a background that we've seen anticipated a bit, and it's really quite intriguing because they are technically the fallen Stomachus Eternus, so it's really quite intriguing. And then we can find so a lot of little things, and we can find that this campaign will start the 15 July 2024, and it's quite intriguing because it will last 3 weeks, but it's interesting because we can find from here the part related about the pre-order, that it's the 28th June 2024, that it's about the releasing of the pre-order for the Skaventide, and the releasing about the new one. So you can find the 29th June 2024 there is the release about the Skaventide, and the 13th July there is the releasing about the Skaventide. And with the code that you can find in this setbox, you can eventually try to win a sort of, I can say, furniture or models for Skaven or Stomach Satanus for all the year. So it's not bad at all. So, okay, don't think that it's quite easy. It's really quite random. But still, we can find something intriguing because, first of all, the releasing it's the 13 July 13, so the second number about the Skaven. It's really quite intriguing that way, so quite nice. And there are quite a lot of things that will be quite intriguing because there is, okay, the pre-order we have seen, so the Dawnbringer Crusade before. Then we can move with the Vermidon to this Skaventide that start yet with a new background with the campaign that is seen that can be influencing then the sort of such city. And remember that we've seen with the Storm of Chaos what can happen if the players go to play with the destiny of a city eventually. So I'm really quite curious to see how it will develop quite a lot about. Anyway, it's really quite intriguing and really this it's a really fast vlog because I seen and I wanted to publish something related because these dates I think that are really quite important and the background made me really quite curious. Moreover, because I prepared for all the books of the Dawnbringer Crusades, so I'm quite curious to see how it's going to develop and see how it progress. Really quite intriguing. And so there are really quite a lot of things. Remember to say to me what you think about, because I'm curious to see if you are really quite intrigued about this background, this campaign, if you are waiting for such set box, or simply you are waiting for because you want simply to play the new edition and you're not quite intrigued about other things. It's up to you decide. Anyway, write in the comments so I can know what you think about. It's quite intriguing, I think, no? Yeah, I'm really quite curious to read.